welcome back to Storytime. Today we're talking about polar bears, a type of bear that is white and lives in the cold. But before we get started with our stories and songs, let's sing our hello song, which goes like this. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Sing along with me, okay? Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Hi, everybody. And now we're going to read a book together called Love Matters Most. And this is about a mama bear and a baby bear. And let's see what the mama bear is up to on this very cold night. We see lots of snow, the white snow, the trees are covered in snow, and it is a dark and cold night. Love matters most. Why is the bear staring into the night at a world that is turning shimmering white? Why is she staring into the night? The wind's full of snow, the air's full of frost. She's looking for something, but what has she lost? What do you think she lost that she's going out in this very cold night? And why would a bear go out in a storm, leaving a cave that's sheltered and warm? What could she be looking for that's more important than being cozy inside of her cave? It must be important. Is she searching for gold? Or ruby red berries out there in the cold? Maybe she wants to go looking for gold or some berries to eat. But it is so cold. Why would she be looking for them in this cold, dark night? Or the forest's true magic dancing light. Why is she out on such a cold night? Will she catch salmon leaping from water so clear? Maybe she's looking for food. All these salmon, these fish are jumping out, but she's not getting them. Or watch as a snowflake melts to a tear. Or wonder and stop, transfixed in a dream by faraway stars that glitter and gleam. Maybe she wants to look at the stars. You can see lots and lots of shimmering, glittering stars in this dark night. But no, she keeps on walking. No, none of these. There are prints in the snow. Who could have made them, and where do they go? It looks like she's following someone. She's following their prints. She's searching for someone. Who could it be? Look, there's the answer. Of course. Can you see? If we get closer, you can see a baby bear hiding right here, and the mama found him. Yes, the world's full of treasures and fabulous sights, but when Bear finds her cub, who was lost in the night, she cuddles him warm and cuddles him close, and knows, above all, that love matters most. Her baby bear was lost in this very cold night, so she looked and looked and looked and found him. And now they can cuddle together and be warm and cozy. And here they are, the mama bear and the baby bear. The end. That was Love Matters Most. And we saw what polar bears look like and where they live. And now we're going to sing a song about 3 different types of bears. 1, 2, 3. We have our grizzly bear. And they're big and brown. And then we have our polar bears, and they're big and white. And we have our teddy bears, the ones that we cuddle with at night. Let's sing about these bears. Grizzly bears are big and brown, big and brown, big and brown. Grizzly bears are big and brown, and they live in the woods. Then we have polar bears are soft and white, soft and white, soft and white. Polar bears are soft and white, and they live where it's cold. And we can't forget our teddy bear. Teddy bears are just my size, just my size, just my size. Teddy bears are just my size to cuddle with at night. One more time, we're going to sing about our grizzly bears. Grizzly bears are big and brown, big and brown, big and brown. Grizzly bears are big and brown, and they live in the woods. Polar bears are soft and white, soft and white, soft and white. Polar bears are soft and white, and they live where it's cold. And our teddy bears. Teddy bears are just my size, just my size, just my size. Teddy bears are just my size to cuddle with at night. We have 3 different bears. Our grizzly bear, big and brown. Polar bear, soft and white. And teddy bears, just my size to cuddle with at night. That was our song about bears. And now we have a story about Marco the polar bear. This is Marco the polar bear, as white as the snow, sat on the ice, knew the cold waters flow. Lunch, I need lunch, he said. I'll make a wish. He stuck in his paw and came up with a fish. What color is it? Yellow. He stuck in his paw and came back with a yellow fish. Lunch, he said. I still need lunch. I'll make a wish. He stuck in his paw and came up with a fish. A purple fish. But he was still hungry. Lunch, I still need lunch, he said. I'll make a wish. He stuck in his paw and came up with a fish. He came up with a red fish. He has yellow, purple, and red. But he's still hungry, so he says, lunch, I still need lunch. I'll make a wish. He stuck in his paw and came up with a blue fish. But he's still very hungry, so he says, lunch, I still need lunch. I'll make a wish. He stuck in his paw and came up with an orange fish. So now he has yellow, purple, red, blue, orange, and he's going to eat one more fish because he was very, very hungry today. So he says, lunch, I still need lunch. I'll make a wish. He stuck in his paw and came up with a green fish. There's his green fish. All these for Marco the polar bear. Let's see them one last time. A yellow fish, a purple fish, red fish, blue fish, orange fish, and a green fish. How many did he eat? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He ate 6. An all colorful fish. That was Marco the polar bear. And now we have a song called Big White bear. This song says that big white bears, like polar bears, they don't go grr, grr, grr. They go huggy, huggy, hug. Let's sing the song together. Grr, grr, went the big white bear one day. Grr, grr, went the big white bear. Grr, grr, went the big white bear one day. And they all went grr, grr, grr. But we know bears go huggy, huggy, hug. Huggy, huggy, hug. Huggy, huggy, hug. We know bears go huggy, huggy, hug. They don't go grr, grr, grr. Grr, grr, went the big white bear one day. Grr, grr, went the big white bear. Grr, grr, went the big white bear one day. And they all went grr, grr, grr. But we know bears go huggy, huggy, hug. Huggy, huggy, hug. Huggy, huggy, hug. We know bears go huggy, huggy, hug. They don't go grr, grr, grr. That was a big white bear. And they don't go grr, grr, grr. They go huggy, huggy, hug. And now we're going to listen to a story about another polar bear. And this one's called Polar Bear, Polar Bear. What do you hear? For this one, we're going to listen to many different types of animal sounds. So we're going to need our ears to listen to these animals. And the first one we have is our polar bear. This is a story called Polar Bear, Polar Bear, What Do You Hear? By Bill Martin Jr. and Eric Carle. Polar Bear, what do you hear? I hear a lion roaring in my ear. Can you make a lion sound? Roar. That's what the polar bear hears. Lion, lion, what do you hear? I hear a hippopotamus snorting in my ear. Here is our hippopotamus snorting in the lion's ear. Maybe that's what it sounds like. Now we have hippopotamus. Hippopotamus, what do you hear? I hear a flamingo fluting in my ear. Here is our flamingo, and they are bright pink. And he is fluting in the hippopotamus ear. Foo, 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 foo. And now we have flamingo, flamingo. What do you hear? I hear a zebra braying in my ear. He hears a zebra. They are striped with black and white stripes. And he's braying in his ear. Bray. And now we have zebra, zebra. What do you hear? I hear a boa constrictor hissing in my ear, which is a really big snake that looks like this. And he's hissing in his ear. And now we have boa constrictor, boa constrictor. What do you hear? I hear an elephant trumpeting in my ear. And now we know what elephants sound like, right? They go, "Whoo." And now we get to hear from elephant. Elephant, elephant, what do you hear? I hear a leopard snarling in my ear. Here is our leopard with the spots. And he is snarling in his ear. Snarl. Leopard, leopard, what do you hear? I hear a peacock yelping in my ear. Peacocks are loud and they are beautiful. Look at all these colors that peacocks have. and he is yelling in his ear. He's yelping in his ear. Peacock, peacock, what do you hear? I hear a walrus bellowing in my ear. Peacock hears a walrus bellowing in its ear. And walrus, walrus, what do you hear? I hear a zookeeper whistling in my ear. I can't whistle, maybe you can. And the zookeeper is calling all the animals. Zookeeper, zookeeper, what do you hear? I hear children growling like a polar bear, roaring like a lion, snorting like a hippopotamus, fluting like a flamingo, braying like a zebra, hissing like a boa constrictor, trumpeting like an elephant, snarling like a leopard, yelping like a peacock, bellowing like a walrus. That was all our animals in Polar Bear, what do you hear? We had a polar bear, a lion, a hippopotamus, flamingo, a zebra, a boa constrictor, an elephant, a leopard, a peacock, and a walrus. And the zookeeper trying to take care of all of them. That was our last story of the day. But before we go, we're going to sing goodbye, friends, and I'll see you next week for another story time. Let's sing goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Say goodbye with me, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Bye-bye, friends. I'll see you next week for another story time.